Oh, hey, what's up, guys? Steve with Scotching Things. Sorry, I'm kind of sweaty. Sunday morning. I'll try and upload this when I get home. I got to text Justin back. Sorry, I go kind of radio silent on the weekends, away from my phone if I can. I'll upload stuff, but when you've been gone and then you're home, you know, you just kind of, and especially Sundays, Sunday morning, I try not to look at phone until I'm mowing. Get up, go to church, come home, mow, do yard work, take a shower. If I'm traveling for, I got to run errands on Sundays. Like right now I'm going to get an impact, a specialty impact. I don't know what you call them, the ones kind of the mechanics use, those weird ones to get in weird places. We found those work great because sometimes they make it hard to get stuff tight on bins in tight places. So one of ours shelled out, so I'm gonna go grab a replacement for that real quick. Got the Norseman on me today. Oh God, these are such great knives. Got a couple packages showing up tomorrow I'm excited for. One's from Dave that I get to check out with maybe the option to purchase. I don't know. Yeah, Sundays I just kind of go radio silent. It's church, yard work, errands, and I try not to look at my phone really. I mean, one for that family time, stuff like that. I'll put a podcast in. I just got done listening to Justin's Friday podcast, Meeting the Mayhem. They want me to come on tonight, but I'm old. I got to get up early in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed early tonight. So we'll see. It's a good time with him and Doc, their brother-in-law. It's fucking hilarious. And then, I don't look at any social media because I want to watch the F1 race later today, and I don't want to know who won. So, yeah, like I said, just gonna go get some more tools for work. I'll probably pick up another angle grinder, see what else. Anytime they've got stuff on sale, like in our small town, it's called Baumgars. It used to be called Orscheln's, but they've got a really nice DeWalt section, and their sales are fantastic. Like I've mentioned before, I've been buying batteries. Like they're going, I think I'm up to like 70 batteries right now, 70 DeWalt batteries. But I've got some that, when we first switched over to this, when 20 volt first came on, man, how old are those batteries now? 8 years. I mean, they've lasted. I've talked about the batteries starting to shell out, but man, 8 years at least on some of those batteries. And you gotta think, man, they get rode hard and put away wet, just running through impacts all day. So that's pretty impressive that they last that long. Some more, I've had some newer ones shell out, but most of the time I'll just take them in and they'll send them into DeWalt and they'll send me a new battery if it's newer, because I date code them when I get them. So this is kind of not really knife related, other than talking about I got to package up some knives. A Norseman going out to Will. I think he's really gonna dig it. I know he likes the big stuff too, and the Norseman's a bigger knife, but it's thin, because I know he works in an office, so I think he's really gonna enjoy that knife. A bigger knife, but with a pretty nice profile in the office. And that cutting, you get the bigger tip for some heavy duty work, but that secondary tip on that Tanto for just opening boxes and stuff, man, great knife. Got some going out to Rick. I went in the post office on, was it yesterday? And like I said, small town, the post office people know me, which is really sad. And I walked in, and I started looking through my emails, and I couldn't find Rick's his address anymore. And I was like, oh, why didn't I do this at home? So I didn't get them shipped out. Let's talk about some work stuff. On that last video, does the guy have a point? Maybe. Do I have a problem? I think, yeah, we've all established, any of us with large knife collections have problems. I've been trying to alleviate that by selling off some stuff. I talk about the long hours, and yeah, it's not always like that. It just happens. Like sometimes we're on the road. Like last year, a lot of our stuff was around home, and we were on the road very little. This year, a lot of our stuff is on the road, especially at the end of the season. So, and kind of talked about maybe what I make or maybe what I spend on knives, and I'm not going to discuss that. Let's just say I make a very comfortable living. I've grown the business from when I took it over 4 years ago, which is always good. But commented like maybe, I don't know if he was upset that, you know, because I've done I've given my guys, I've done 2 Kershaw, given them 2 things of Kershaw's, and I bought them some Bokers this year. And that maybe that I'm kind of an asshole because I just give them a sub $100 knife every year. I should maybe let them choose from my collection. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? It's my collection, right? This is my hobby. It's not their hobby. Like, these are tools to me, but I also enjoy them. You know, I enjoy getting to learn about different makers and stuff like that. And it's my hobby. It's not their hobby. It's just purely a tool to them. Even though I do dumb shit like pry with expensive striders and stuff like that. But I know, because I know that knife, that's what it's made for. It can handle that. And if I break it, I break it. But I don't think I should have to give them something of mine. And like, I don't want to seem like this is a pity party, but I kind of mentioned to him, and someone, I can't remember, I'll have to go back and look. It's like, well, yeah, Steve's the one that bought the business. I take all the risk, and I do. I had a sizable loan to buy this business. Stuff happens, like last week when a generator goes out and you got to drop 12 grand on a new generator. Those are risks I take. I replace all the equipment. You know, when I dropped $14,000 on truck repairs last year, but they are compensated very well. Especially, I think, since I took over. My father-in-law basically gave him lunch and dinner, and that was it. But they don't pay for any food, even when we're by home. Even when they could bring their lunch to work, they don't. They don't have to buy anything. Water is provided. Everything they need is provided. Like I said, we started a boot program this year. Their outerwear, they get work shirts every year. They get a winter bonus. They get paid to sit on their ass 2 to 3 months. They were paid full wages for a month this summer when no one had anything ready for us. They get vacation time. They get a very expensive fishing trip at the end of the season. Take them down to Oklahoma on a guided fishing trip. They pay for nothing down there. And I could go on and on, like hard hats. Like, I don't know how other construction companies work, but what do you guys have to provide? Do you have to provide the hard hats or buy your own stuff? Tool belts, all that stuff is provided for them. They have zero out of pocket. They have to buy pants. So it's not that bad of a gig. You show up and you work. And by doing that, I've been able to, I've talked about it many times, a lot of my dealers I work for run millwright crews, and they have a hard time keeping employees. And they're always I take care of them. It's a small crew, so that's easier. You know, I got 6 guys, so it's easy to take care of them. I don't know what else. Like, I don't know if it was the inference of, like, I'm a bad person and greedy. 2 of them I've given interest-free loans so they could buy their first house. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of got on. I read that Friday, and it just kind of stuck and kind of like, kind of got me thinking, like, well, could I do more for them? Would giving them an expensive knife better their life than the stuff we've changed, you know, that they don't have to go out of pocket for work clothing, hard hats, boots, coats, tool belts. They don't have to provide any tools. They say we need this, or we think this might help us, and we buy it. I buy it. So I don't know. It was just something that's kind of stuck with me, and thought, should I give them one of my knives? And I thought, no, because that's my collection. That's my hobby. It's not their hobby. that wouldn't benefit them at all, because I don't think they'd appreciate it like I do. Does that make sense? They have their hobbies, I have mine. They know I'm a knife freak, and they like just getting a free knife every year so they don't have to buy a knife and they can beat the shit out of it. If I gave them a Strider, would they know what it was? Would it last them longer? Yeah, probably. They wouldn't. They don't know brands. I mean, so I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. It was just kind of, I don't know, got me thinking, like, should I give them a more expensive knife? And, you know, I thought I did pretty good this year by getting them a non-Chinese made knife. So, and every year the knife has gotten nicer and nicer. So I don't know. And that's what I got for you. What do you guys think? Excited for that knife coming tomorrow from Dave to check out, and the custom that I had on order. I ordered it back in July, is finally on my way. So, but I'm gonna get in here and get some shit for work, go to the grocery store, buy some shit for work, go home, take a shower, have some lunch, and watch some racing, and then just kind of chillax, I think. So that's what I got for you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.